landed the guy almost 250 to 3. Were you surprised by that?
3, he landed 1. He hit me with the knee in the 3rd round. Only time I hit. You know, Coach Duke Rufus always talks about the object of fighting is hit and not get hit. I think I executed perfectly. I don't know where they got 3 from. He hit me with the knee, his elbow in the 1 round missed a little bit, so but I don't know where the 3rd one was.
Did you think it should have ended a lot earlier, Ben? I mean,
you know, I was just sitting on top of him and I was telling the ref, like, well, how many times do I hit him before you're gonna stop this? Because this is, at this point, it's getting ugly.
You said that to him out loud?
Yeah, and then he rolled over, and I was still hitting him. I'm like, well, he rolled over, but he's not defending. I'm just still punching him in the head, like, you know, he's got to do something. This is just ridiculous.
Were you holding back at all, or?
You know, at that point, you almost feel bad. You know, you're not really supposed to feel bad because you're a fighter, but I mean, like you said, I think Duke said 247 strikes in 17 and a half minutes or whatever. That's like 20 strikes a minute. So, I mean, I hit him a lot of times. He's gonna have a headache tomorrow, I think.
it looked effortless.
Yeah, you know, staying on top and doing control. That's what I do. Once I got him down, it was easy money. You know, he did fight hard. He never gave up. He kept moving, and it was annoying. And I got a handful of chokes that were just almost there, but not quite. But he was tough, and he kept fighting.
What's your thoughts on the haters? All the haters.
Oh, I just mess with those people. It just does affect me. I'm a fighter. I do what I do. But you know, when you punch, I don't know what else they can expect when you punch someone 20 times a minute. I think that's probably about the highest amount of strikes anyone in MMA lands.
Yeah. Well, especially with Dick Rufus and stuff, it seems like a lot of people keep on crapping on your stand-up and stuff. What do you got to say?
Dude, I'm a wrestler. I'm the best wrestler in MMA. Wrestling is, was, and always has been the most dominant mixed martial art on the planet. That's all there is to it. We all know it. Some people want to fight it. Some people want to doubt it. But wrestlers rule the MMA world.
It's no secret, last fight, under contract. What's your next step with Bellator?
Well, I guess the secret's out. We'll find out. I'm not sure.
That was your last fight on contract.
I didn't say it. He said that.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I didn't say that. He said it.
So Ben, you had a lot of wrestlers out there tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, guys that have gone to world championships and Olympics and things like that. Do you guys take a little pride together and do it so well?
This was a blast. This was like a homecoming. Michael and I wrestled together at Missouri. I was there for his whole career. Mo and I traveled to Russia and other stuff together. Sean and I, you know, same thing, but a lot of national trips together. I coached Bubba Jenkins for a year at Arizona State. So, I mean, this is almost like a homecoming for me, to seeing all these guys. It was almost like a wrestling tournament where you go and you know everybody. It was a lot of fun.
What do you think you would do to George St. Pierre?
I think it'd be a little more difficult, but something like that.
Do you like getting the villain role a little bit? I see some persona come out in you. Do you like that?
Well, you know, you're either the heel or you're the face, right? And for me, it's really easy to be the heel. And you know, just like some stupid people think WWE is real, you know, some people think that the persona I play is real as well. And it's easy enough to trick them. So, you know, they love you or they hate you, but either way, as long as they're not neutral about you, they're going to turn your fight on. I mean, there was a lot of people that tuned in this fight tonight that seemed to get knocked out. Now, the likelihood of that happening was about 1%, but there was still that chance that they could have seen that happen.
You and Alan with the DVD, you got to be happy about that, right?
It went great. You know, Alan does a lot of internet marketing stuff, and he brought that idea to me. And, you know, I think I'm doing things in mixed martial arts that no wrestler's done, mixing the grappling with the wrestling, a lot of crossover there. And so I think people that are getting that, it's called the Manhattan Manifest, people that are getting that, it's a book of secrets. I mean, no one else in the world is doing what I'm doing right now. So I think it's a hugely valuable product. And, you know, and as soon as I graduated college, I had all the scrambles that I did, and everyone, it was a secret. Dude, I put the DVD out within 3 months because I'm not about keeping secrets. I'm about furthering the sport. You know, and this DVD is something that can help wrestlers if they want to transition. It's a blueprint for them.
Thanks.
Yep.
Since being the champ, if you could pick a city to fight in next, where would you want to go?
I'm sorry.
To pick a city, since you're the champ, where would you like to fight next?
Oh, if I had to pick, I guess home in Milwaukee. I've never fought at home. It'd be Milwaukee or Columbia, Missouri. You know, Columbia, they tried to put one together a few years back, and Jay Haran was being a pain in the ass about it. So we didn't get to do it, but now that Michael and I are both champs and we're from Missouri, you know, I'm pretty sure we could pack the house if we went back.
You shared a special moment with Chandler there at the end of his fight. Talk about that.
I mean, we'll be friends for life. You know, some of those friends you make in college wrestling, and you're through with the grind in 5 years. You know, we went through the grind for 5 years, and there's moments you share with those people that you'll never share with anyone else. And so, you know, it's almost like a brother. You know, I got one brother, but a lot of those guys on the team, we're close like brothers. Even if, you know, you don't see him for a year because he lives in San Diego, Milwaukee, dude, we don't skip a beat. It's like we're back, you know, it's like family.
Some people were talking about a super fight. Obviously, that would be not a question for you, right?
Chandler?
You and Chandler. Chandler already said it was a silly idea.
It's totally silly. I mean, there's enough people I don't like that I can fight.
Right.
Why would I fight someone I do like? It's stupid.
If you do stay with Bellator, who are you eyeing? Ben Saunders is fighting Lima. I know you already beat Lima. Would you fight Saunders?
I mean, the thing in Bellator is you don't really have a choice. It's not like I can call someone out and say I want to fight him. It's they got to win the tournament. And
3 more questions for Ben.
you know, it's a thing of beauty, and it's also kind of negative to a certain extent too, because you know, in the UFC, some of the personalities get to the top. Now, does Chael Sonnen get a title shot at 205 after losing his last fight? Does that make sense? No, but did it sell out pay-per-views? Yes. So there's a give and take to the system.
Right.
What's your outtake on wrestling being the Olympics?
I made it through that first hurdle. We got another one in September. I think the Olympics without wrestling would be a very strange concept. It's one of the first sports in the Olympics. It's one of the foundations of the Olympics, and you know, I know corporatism is kind of taking over the Olympics, and it's unfortunate. But wrestling, man, that's been in there since 786 BC, or you know, whatever the hell it was. Yeah.
Did that knee hurt that you got hit with?
It was hard, but dude, you know, this is a tough person. It's fighting. You're gonna get hit. Took the knee out, went straight through it, and took him down, kept on pounding him.
Do you feel like you could finish that fight sooner?
I mean, he fought hard. He really did, like I said, and there was a lot of submissions I was just right there on, but there's a point where you know, I'm gonna get this or I'm not gonna get this, and it's not worth squeezing for the next 2 minutes if I'm not gonna get it. So there was a handful of submissions where I was really close, but just not quite there. So, you know, my style is, why would you go to bottom? You know, a lot of people throw a guillotine, they hang on to it for 2 minutes, and they pop out in their bottom, their arms are exhausted.
Let's go, last question.
Last question.
GSP versus Hendricks, your pick.
I think that's an interesting fight, man, and I've yet to make a definitive prediction on it. I think it'll be the toughest fight GSP's had in a while. Hendricks did get really tired in his last fight against Condon. You know, second round he started wearing down, third round he was really tired. Condon just has piss poor wrestling defense. I think Johnny took him down 16 times in the fight. So it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know who to pick.
You're not going with the wrestler, do you? Well, they're both wrestlers.
They're both kind of wrestlers to a certain extent. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.